Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 225. I got my coffee. I know I use this mug every time I record, but it's my favorite. Knitting Jedi, that's me. Pumpkin spice creamer. And today is Friday the 13th. Spooky. October 13th, 2023. This is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crochet, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today it is all knitting. I have one finished object and 3 whips. Works in progress. I recorded on Sunday. I recorded on Friday, then I recorded on Sunday. So today I really don't have a lot. I've been focusing mainly on one project. One of the whips I am not showing, that is the Plank and Stella Unbelievable socks. I did not touch them at all. My cowl I barely touched, but I'm going to show it anyway. And yeah. So now we're back on schedule. So then I will have 7 days or 6 days of knitting instead of like 5. So that is that. I do have the Knit All the Beep KAL going on. I'm not going to talk about it that much. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but I think I will just show you the hashtag and tell you all the information is down below, so I'm not repeating myself all the time. All right, I'm going to show the sticky note with swear word. Knit All the Beep 2023. Use that hashtag. Follow me, Amie from Happy Little Yarn, and Lindsay from Lazy Lemon Creations. Follow us all on Instagram. Use that hashtag. This ends November 30th. And all the other rules will be linked down below. Or linked, I guess they're not linked. Everything will be down below. I will have Amy's YouTube channel and Lindsay's YouTube channel linked down below for you. So go give them a follow. Lindsay uploaded a new episode. I watched it yesterday. We are like neck and neck with our cowls. I feel like she's going to catch up with me though because I'm focusing on another project, but it's okay. It's not a race. Okay. I think that's my spiel. I don't have anything else. I don't have any stash today. Talk about reading and watching and all of my projects. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I said everything. All right, finish object number 1. Oh, I love these so much. So I'm kind of glad that we'll talk about that in a minute. I almost didn't have a finished object today is what I'm trying to say, but I did. This is Tin Can Knits World's Simplest Mitten. I will link it down below. This was the Freckled Whimsy Mischeif Magic Club, the Harry Potter Club. DK weight. This is Hagrid's pumpkin patch. Oh my word. So I was talking about last week about, I was like, how am I going to end these mittens? So I did my mitten and I had like 3 stripes of this color, and that was the same color as the mini. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do the tip of the mittens. So I did the decrease in the mini, and then I decided to do, so I ended up cutting a lot of out of my yarn, but it's okay. I knew I would have enough, and the leftovers I'm just going to do scrappy either socks or mittens. I haven't decided yet. So I picked up with this color, and then I knit 5 or 6 rows to match this. I think I knit 5 and I should have knit 6, but I mean when you close it, it kind of matches. So I knit 5 or 6 rows, and then I did the thumb in the mini, the rest of it. I did a little bit of a shorter cuff. I only did 15 rows because I have my watch. And I don't like doing rib. Hate it. Especially 1 by 1 rib. Oh, I really wish. I need to figure out like stitch counts so I can do 2 by 2. I don't know. I love 2 by 2, but I can't handle 1 by 1. I don't like it. I did the adult small, and I just knit until I got I've made so many of these, so I'm like, after my thumb gusset, I just knit 33 rows and then decrease, and they fit just fine. So I have no idea, like from here to here you're supposed to measure. I don't know, it's like 4 inches or something. I might have had to knit them a little bit longer because I have long skinny fingers. I used US 3s and 5s. Pretty much followed the pattern. I just made them fit my hand, and they match. So after I did the first mitten and I figured out this, I'm like, okay, they're matching. So I did end up having to cut a little more out to get to the stripe down here to match. But and I did, when I do my cast on, I cast on right between the color change so that the edge is one color and then the rest is the stripe. But yeah, I do a long tail cast on, and I do my little slip knot or whatever you want to call it, the first stitch right in between as good as I can. And then that's how it helps for matching purposes. There was a different way I used to do it, but this is so much easier. So, mittens for me. Yay. And that's my only finished object. That's it. All right, we're gonna get into whips. I'm gonna try to make this short today because I am on a mission. You'll see here in a minute. So I'll try not to go through this too fast, but I don't have a lot. Mountain State stitches. I forgot to say, it is very, very cloudy today. I have like all of the lights on up here that I can possibly turn on, and so we have artificial lighting today. I don't think it looks that bad, but you'll see. Mountain State stitches. I have a hoe. I love saying that. I have a hoe. So one moment, please, while I get my sock blocker out. Oh my, I love these so much. These would have been done if I hadn't changed my mind about something, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So I was there last week, so I did my cuff down. So there, and that is my little Frankenstein. I don't know if you can see that. There we go, Twin Mountain Handcrafts. So here we go. If you're curious about my markers, I will link a video down below. But this is Freckled Whimsy. Freckled Whimsy, the October colorway for this year. That's how I roll. 8 straight repeat. Oh. And I have this on her Splendid base, which is 85 superwash merino, 15% nylon. It's a little bit plumper, and I like it. I like her, I don't know what the other base is called. The 75-25, I like that base too, but I just decided to switch it up for a little bit. And if I get bored of this, you can go back and switch. But look at this. I did the toe and the heel in the mini color. I was cutting it pretty close. This and this are, I mean, on screen they don't look like that color, but it's the same color. So I was cutting it pretty close. I was like, oh man, another reason why I don't like using the mini for the toe, because this happens. Like, what happens if I ended here? Would I just have a longer toe? That's all right. I do love them. I love this colorway so much. These greens, teals. Oh. I used a US US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter, 64 stitches. I did the vanilla sock on Magic Loop by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. It will be linked down below. I can't with these. These are so, I love these. Now I want to work on them. I haven't touched them in a few days. That's okay. So I'm hoping that these will be done next week. If all goes well today, it could be a possibility. I did cast on, I think this was Wednesday, I cast on the second sock. So they will match. I've decided since I have my, you know, all my stripes in the right orientation with the mini, that it'd be easier just to get them to match. So I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. Magic Loop. These are Chiaogoo red lace. Got 32-inch cord. Cuff down. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. I think I'm going to be going to my parents tomorrow, so I think I'm going to take these with me. And maybe my cowl too, in case I get to the heel. The heel's getting a little bit easier, but I still need to look at the pattern, and with talking with my parents, I don't want to mess it up, so maybe I'll just knit till I get to the heel and then work on something else. So that is whip number 1. I'll take my little Frankenstein dude off. And we'll put him on the other sock later. Later as in right now, I guess, because that's what I'm doing. Yeah, let's stick him right there. There he is. All right. And this is whip number 2. This is the pitiful whip that I'm like, do I really show this? But I'm going to, because I did work on it. Freckled Whimsy bag. I think I just did 1 stripe, which is 14 rows. Yep, I'm not attached. This is my Litmus cowl. And I'm using, I started my second ball of KnitPicks Stroll Ash. And here's what I have left with my cuddle bums. Plus this one. I did wind off one. I'm in, this is like the yellowish green. I'm getting close to the yellows. The lighting's not great up here, so I don't know if that's yellow or green. But here's what I got left. Cuddle bums. This is 75/25. This one is called Birthday Rainbows. There's 5-gram minis. I forgot how many there were. 20? 25-gram minis? Would that be 100 grams? I don't know. So this is like a group project, a group knit along. I've talked about it. Oh. I feel like Lindsay was like in this one. I don't remember. The green one? The blue-green one? Or maybe she's in this one. This one or this one? I don't remember. But here we are. And I did 1 stripe. Another Twin Mountain Handcrafts. Got my bat in the moon. So I just did 1 stripe. But technically, I think after I recorded on Friday, I did 2 more stripes, but then I recorded back on Sunday. So I think actually this week I got 3 done. But who's counting? It doesn't matter. I got a little out of schedule for my podcast when I had to re-record. But oh, look at that. Oh. Screenshot. YouTube is never really good at the screenshots. So I'm using a Chiaogoo red lace 16-inch circular needle. US, I had to look at my notes, 2.5. 3 millimeter. 100 stitches. This is a free pattern. Provisional cast on. just knit a bunch. And then I'm going to Kitchener the ends together when I'm all done. I'm doing 14 rows of each color. I can get 14 rows out of 5 grams with a little bit extra. So I decided to do 14 rows of the gray. So it's all, I think the pattern says your plain color is supposed to be like 1 row more than this color, but I just decided to do the same so that it was easier. That's all I have. There really isn't anything else to say. Hopefully I will get more done this week. We'll see. Moving my stitch marker. This is a longer term project. It will get done. I just work on it here and there. I used to work on it in the evenings, but the past few days I have not. Whenever I feel like working on it, pretty much. All right, that is that whip. Okay, now I have a big surprise. But first, we need to talk about what I'm wearing because I forgot. I'm wearing my Brave Little Toaster t-shirt. And I am wearing my green Penguono again because I love this thing and I can't take it off. This happened with my other one. I wore it pretty much every episode for like 6 months. I need to get out my other sweaters, but I just can't. I just love this thing so much. So I'm hoping to wear my other, I have a Garter Marler, but that one kind of makes me mad because it's with KnitPicks Felici. And yeah, if you know, you know. It just makes me sad. They said it might come back. I don't know. Something about November. They're releasing a new self-striping. To replace Felici? I don't know. Felici 2.0? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to buy it or not, but we'll see. Probably not, because I want Felici back. Protest. Okay, so Sunday I recorded. I said, I've made peace. I am not doing the MKAL anymore. I had so many, man, the last week, so many emotions. Oh my word. So I decided wasn't gonna do it, made peace with it. Monday, he posted a video and it broke my heart. I feel so bad for Steven. I don't know, I mean, I'm not gonna throw out rumors here, but I have a feeling that this might be the last MKAL after all of this has happened. I don't know that though. It could be, I mean, I really hope not, but I don't know. And then I said, I'm done with MKALs, I don't want to do it anymore. And then I saw that video and I changed my mind. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know this. I did a complete 180 and I am back. I'm back. I ripped out what I did and I started over. Fate's thread, Mario bag. I would say the little song, but I don't want to get copyright. Did you see it? I'm sorry if you saw it. I am on Clue 2, and then, I don't believe this. I don't know who sent this. I put a thing on Instagram. I said, please, if this is you, tell me, because I did not order this. Yeah, I don't know who sent me this. But I know I said on my video on Sunday, I said, well, if I did continue, I'd be stressed out because I wouldn't have enough yarn, blah, blah, blah. And on Tuesday, look what came in the mail. I'm pretty sure somebody bought this for me, but I don't know who did it. So if it's you, please, please, please either email me. I've been checking my email. I've been checking my Instagram messages. Please message me because I can't believe you did this. I was in tears. And then I'm like, I'm so glad that I decided to start over, because if this came in the mail on Tuesday and I didn't already restart, I would have by then. So when this came on Tuesday, it was just like a sign that I made the right choice to start over, because now I definitely have enough. No more worries. And they must have like shipped this overnight, because they probably saw my episode on Monday and they probably did like super express shipping. They had to, because unless they were on my Instagram, but nobody contacted me at all. It's a mystery. I don't know who sent it, but thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so excited. So now I have enough. Now that it's really dark, you can really tell when my light's flickering. Sorry. So I guess this is my acquisitions of the week, but I didn't purchase them, so I'm not counting them. Okay. Oh, and I love this so much. I don't know if the direction that he's going with this is like self-striping. My heart. You all know I love my self-striping. But I think I'm going to continue with that and just do my own thing if it doesn't do that. Since Clue 1 got rearranged, I just end up doing the version that his new version of Clue 1. It ended with color B, and then the Clue 2 came out and it said start with color A, and I'm like, oh. I'll show you here in a minute. I'm like, I don't know. I can't do A, B, C, D. I can't. So I went ahead and started with C. I thought about it for a really long time. I'm like, but the pattern says A, and I'm like, but I'm not gonna like it. And I'm like, is this gonna throw me off next Clue? I don't know. I guess I'll worry about that next week. But I finished half of Clue 2 and Clue 1. So I'm gonna show it now. If you do not want to see it, look away. This is the Geo Gradient Shawl by Stephen West. And I am so, so glad that I started over. And then I also had a thought that maybe next year if he does this, and any future ones, that I should just do green. If he says 5 colors, I'll do 5 greens. If he says 2 colors, I'll pick 2 greens. 3 colors, 3 greens. I think that would be, because I was really like, I don't want to work on this anymore, but after I restarted it, I'm all in. I'm not stopping. I love it. Okay, I'm going to show it now. It's on 2 different needles. Oh, look at that! Oh, I love it. So that is Clue 1, the square. It was very easy. It was very mindless. I finished it, I want to say maybe a day. Let's see, I restarted like Monday at like 4 o'clock. That's when I saw his video. So I started then. I was done on Tuesday before I went to bed. Pretty sure. I think it was like 10 o'clock I finished it. It was very easy. I think I like this square better, to be honest. Because the direction that it's going, it's going to be like this. So it's going to be like a diamond shape. Oh, I love it. Okay, so here is Clue 2. Oh, I love that. Come on, light, don't die on me. Look at those eyelets and garter. It's really hard to show. This color is also really hard to photograph. So we'll see how it goes. But so there's one side. And I am a little teeny tiny bit bummed. I know last year I said I really don't working the same thing on the same side like we did last year. And I was really hoping that he wasn't going to do that, but he did. But it's okay. I'm not mad. So I started the second side. I got one stripe done. So we have, I think, 12 stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 12 stripes. I don't want to give too much away, but we have 12 stripes on this side, 12 stripes on this side. I thought we were going to go around. It'd be like a circle shape, but I think we're going to do like a wrap. It's going to be a long rectangle. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a long diamond. Maybe it's not going, maybe we're going to have V's on each side. Maybe it'll square off. Maybe it will arrow out. I have no idea. But this, I love this glue so much. It is very easy. It's very mindless. The eyelet rows are, you gotta pay attention, but it's just knitting and purling. And I had to look up how to do a yarn over because it's been a while. But he showed it in his video. I'm like, oh, okay. Just because I knit with my right hand, I always feel like I have to wrap, but it's like, no, you just bring it in front. Bring it in front and then do your stitch, and then it will create a yarn over. For some odd reason, I feel like I gotta wrap it. Oh, so I have, yeah, I could see why he said 2 separate needles. I feel like this one is way too long for this one, this side. So I don't, yeah, maybe not. There is my back. I am doing the weave and steven. There are some that I need to go back and do, but pretty much all of them are weave and stevened. Oh, I love this so much. I'm so glad that I started over. And yay for no brioche. Every clue that comes out, I'm like, ugh. I know I can do brioche, it's just very, very slow for me because I don't want to mess up. And I have to like super focus, and it takes forever. I know I can do it, but I'm kind of hoping there isn't because I really like this stripey sequence that I got going. I just want to continue. So I ended with color B, so I want to start with C when the next clue comes out. Yeah. And I got, I don't think I showed these. I think I showed them on my Friday episode and then I had to delete it. But these came with my Yarnable. Oh my word. Look at these little skeletons. So I have those on one end. So I'm glad I have 2 sets of those. I have more, but. And then I have my little gnomes, whoops, on the other side. And these ones are from Simply Surfing. Got them a long time ago. I don't know if she still sells those. But yep, that is my thoughts on the shawl. I love it. I'm so glad that I continued. Thank you to whoever sent this yarn. Thank you so much. I can't believe it. It was kind of funny. The UPS guy came and my husband happened to be upstairs. And he's like, did you order yarn? I'm like, I didn't order yarn. I don't know what it is. And then he looked outside and he's like, it looks like yarn. And I'm like, I didn't buy any yarn. And I'm like, yep, you're right, it was yarn. I didn't buy it though, somebody bought it for me. I love this so much. This is all KnitPicks Stroll. We got Peapod, grass, Everglade heather, and then Aurora heather. They will all be linked or listed down below, but those are my colors. Oh my word. So they must have like either saw my project page or I have a feeling it's a YouTube viewer that did it, and I'm like, how did you get my address? Like maybe it's somebody that sent me yarn before and I blanked. Because I have given my address to a few people, but they didn't even contact me saying, hey, I want you to finish your shawl. I want to get you some more yarn so you can finish it. So this is why I want to hurry up and record, because I want to finish this today, but I don't know, we'll see. It took me all day to get this done, but now that I got the pattern memorized and I know what I'm doing, I feel like it'll be faster on this side. But I got 11 stripes left, and that is clue 2. So if I finish that today, I can work on my socks until Wednesday. And maybe I can get out my other Halloween socks and get those done before November. So that is my shawl. And I think he said that, like, on the end, clue 4, he has a way to, like, you can just keep going if you want. And in the direction that it's going, I might just, depending on what the pattern is, depending on, like, if I'm feeling like it's big enough, I will just keep going. And I like that it's, I do like that it's a short amount of stitches on each side, so it's not like, I feel like I go through the rows faster. But not complaining. I love it. I am back. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I restarted. So that is the MKAL. All right. Oh, I will show you the socks that I'm going to wear today. This is the Freckled Whimsy. Something wicked, something comes. I don't remember. The October colorway. I'm going to put these on today. I have other socks on right now because I'm going to probably go out for a walk. Pending the weather after lunch today. I know I can wear my hand knit socks and my shoes. But when it's like 60-ish, right? I think in the wintertime I do, but I think the high is like 60 today or 55, and that's too hot for hand knit socks for walking. So wintertime, I definitely do wear them. I was going to say I was concerned about them wearing out, but I mean, come on. You all know how many socks I knit. I have thousands. I have thousands. Maybe not thousands, but it feels like it. And Stacy and I were talking. I need to find some, like, I have these cubes, but I can't add another set of cubes because the ceiling starts to bend. I don't know if you can see it, like kind of like right there, it starts to bend. So I need to have some like little like cubes or like rectangles, like square cubby type thing. Maybe not this big. I don't have any extra ones. Tilt them on their sides and put all my socks in them. So then you have like more woolly stuff right behind my head. But I haven't found any boxes yet. So if you have any suggestions. I don't want them to be too heavy because this is like really thin plastic. So I don't like setting stuff on top of these because I'm afraid it's going to like bend and bow. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I feel like I need to do something up here. But I would love to like display my socks. But then on another hand, I would be like, then my husband would actually see how many socks I have. And he'd probably tell me to stop. Don't worry, I'm not gonna. Okay, reading and watching. That is all of my knitting. So if you're not here for my rambly section of yakking, I will see you next week. If you're sticking around and you're still working on a row and you want to keep going, I will keep talking for a little bit here. I don't have that much else to say. Reading. I am still reading Fourth Wing. I think I'm like, I don't know what percentage. I'm gonna say I'm like at least 100 pages in. I really need to get a move on because I think we have like 3 more weeks before the new book comes out. Yeah, November 7th, less than 3 weeks. So we will see. I'm reading that on my Kindle. I can't really read and knit on my MKAL. I gotta be looking at it. Because I have messed up a few times. But I was able to recover. Okay. Fourth Wing. Reading Fourth Wing. Watching. My husband and I finished Severance season 1. Oh my word, that show is so good. And I'm so bummed that I can't watch season 2 yet. Or it's not out yet. And with the writer's strike, I don't know when it's going to come out, but oh, it's so good. I want more. And then I finally convinced my husband to watch Ted Lasso. so funny. He's like, I'll watch one episode. I'll watch one. He was hooked. And we've been watching, like, we finished season 1. So obviously we watched a lot of episodes. I think there's 11 episodes. I don't know if I said we were watching that last time. I don't think I was. What did I say we watched on Sunday? Last Sunday. Yeah, we were watching Severance. So yeah, we started and finished Ted Lasso season 1 between Sunday and today. So it was so good. I love it. We have to pick out something else we're watching. I forgot. I think we're going to watch Foundation next. And these are on Apple TV Plus. Yeah. I haven't really been watching TV on my own. I watched Supernatural and then I just kind of stopped. I need to get on it and look at the Apple TV to see if there's anything that I want to watch that he doesn't want to watch. But it's MKAL season and I can't have the TV on while I'm knitting because I gotta focus. I don't want to start anything. So I think I've probably been listening to my YouTube podcasts, my Yarny YouTube podcasts, and my news podcast. Though I'm trying not to really listen to the news that much. It's horrible. It's horrible out there. And I will leave it at that. You all know what's going on. Yeah, so life stuff. I did a 180 with my MKAL. I'm like, yeah, I restarted this. I told everybody on Sunday, or on Monday, I guess, whatever you want to say it, that I was done. And then the day the episode came out, I said, nope, never mind. I'm like, they're going to think I'm lost my marbles. But you know what? It's all right. It's my knitting, and I have the right to start over if I want. So I did. What else? Oh, I have an appointment to get my flu shot on Monday. And potentially my COVID booster. I liked that I was able to like sign up online and they had like a list of all the vaccines. And I'm like, oh, they have the COVID booster. I probably should get that because probably October last year I got my flu and my COVID together. So I think we're just going to try to do that. Hopefully they have them in stock. They had a thing on their website saying there was limited quantity. So I'll either have to go back or just cross my fingers that they have both and I could just get it done and over with. I know the COVID vaccine makes me ill. I do not feel good. The flu one is fine. I've had that lots. But the COVID one does not make me feel good. So I need to really focus and get that clue done. I'm sure if I don't get it done today, I can get it done on Sunday. Saturday, I'm not going to be home. I don't want to take that with me to my parents. So I'll try to finish it on Sunday, and then Monday, my appointment's at 4 p.m. So then Tuesday and Wednesday, I can hopefully feel better, and I'll be ready for the clue on Thursday. Yeah, I hate that it makes me feel like crap. It does. I just get feverish and just bleh. I don't like that, but it's probably important to get. If I go there and they say they don't have it, there's a very slim chance that I'm going to come back and get it. So that is that. What else? I have been trying to share more on my Instagram stories. If you follow me over there, let me know how you think I'm doing. I don't know. Am I being annoying by showing like how much I'm knitting every 2 or 3 hours? I don't know if I'm being annoying. I just thought I would share more of my day-to-day life. Kind of like Vlogtober, but not really. Because I started a couple weeks ago. or like last week I started doing that. So, or actually this week, I don't remember. So I'm starting to do that. So if you follow me over there on Instagram, you can check out my stories. I might be posting a picture of my setup here. So if you're curious what that looks like, it's very classy. Very classy. Yeah, I think that's it. Goals for this week is to finish Clue 2, and that's it. Anything else is a bonus. I mean, I'd love to finish those bat socks, because that would be all of my clubs that I've gotten, my Yarnable, and both of my Freckled Whimsy. This was my other Freckled Whimsy club for October. I've knit them all in October, and I'm like, pat, pat, pat. Feeling good about that. That rhymes. Anyway, I think that's it. Shorter-ish episode today, but I need to fold one load of laundry and I need to get on knitting. I'm kind of crossing my fingers that the weather doesn't look too good so that I can say, well, it's kind of rainy. I guess I have to stay home and knit and not go for a walk today. We'll see. It is nice to get some fresh air and give my hands a rest. I've been trying to give my hands a break, but it's really hard when I just want to knit. All right, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.